Did I just watch a fly go through its own training montage? Wow! Eega, released in 2012 and is directed by S.S. Rajamouli, who has also directed such films like Simhadri, Vikramarkudu, Bahubali The Beginning, Bahubali 2 The Conclusion, and the greatest film of 2022 in RRR. And this incredible fly movie is starring Sudeepa, Nani, and Samantha. Sudeep is a wealthy businessman who can have any woman in the world, but the only woman who has evaded his advances is a lovely school teacher named Bindu, because she has a suitor from afar in the name of Nani. And when Sudeep realizes that Nani is courting Bindu, Sudeep kills Nani in a fit of rage. But unexplained in this movie, Nani's spirit is reincarnated in the body of a fly. So now it's up to the fly to find Bindu and tell her everything that happened to him, so they can both make Sudeep's life a living hell. Could we say it's one of the greatest revenge tales ever made? Yeah, we could. This thing is so outlandish, so weird, so crazy, so out there, that it was frickin' awesome. Based on a crazy idea that the director had about a fly enacting revenge on a dude, and I sat there thinking, okay, how in the world is this film working? It shouldn't work. This idea is so crazy and so stupid, but yet here and how the story is presented and how this film is being directed, this is incredible. It's an anomaly is what it is. I don't understand it. I can't put my finger on why this movie frickin' works, but it frickin' does. I have come to love Indian cinema so much after checking out RRR, which is my first Tollywood film that I have ever seen. I saw it last year, and ever since then I've gotten so many recommendations of other Indian pictures to check out, and this was one of them. This is one of the most requested reviews that I've gotten when it comes to this director, when it comes to Indian cinema, and I gotta tell you, I'm loving this. I'm loving this style. I'm getting used to the style of when it comes to Tollywood and Bollywood about stories going along, and then to kind of transition our characters from one location to another, it breaks into some type of song and dance, so I'm still getting used to that. And I gotta say, for this not being a Hollywood film where Hollywood is throwing, hundreds of $1 million at any movie for stellar special effects, here, with the limited budget that this film had, the visual effects are actually pretty impressive. Do they look realistic when we get to the fly? No, not really, but I will say it's consistent. I would say in the first 5 minutes of seeing this fly being born and flying around the cracks and flying away from the big giant shoes and foot that's trying to stomp on him, you get used to the color grading, you get used to the visual effects to where you accept, okay, this is the style of fly that we're going to be seeing here. Does it look extremely realistic? No, but I'm accepting it, and I'm going along with it. And that's the main thing when it comes to CGI and special effects. There needs to be that consistency. There are so many Hollywood pictures where there are points where the visual effects are seamless. You can't tell that it's CGI at all, but then maybe they ran out of money in the budget, or maybe they ran out of time just crafting the thing before the release, so you see a small little scene where you go, wow, that is not the same quality of the character build as it was in the previous scenes. That looks like shit. Why wasn't that cut? Here, the quality of this fly, the action that they're doing, the frickin' montage that they put him through is all consistent, and it's all the same style, and I love it. I would say the main thing about this CGI and special effects of the fly is that the artistry in this film didn't show any of the imperfections. You look at that fly on screen, it looks perfect. It looks crisp. The colors, the lines and everything look stellar, but there's really no such thing as a perfect thing in this world. Sometimes there are scratches, sometimes one hair is longer than another one. Maybe one fly wing looks different than the other fly wing. There weren't a lot of imperfections when it came to the CGI of this fly. So if the artists have continued on in other films, I hope that they would push themselves more of taking the time to, okay, now we have the perfect rendering of our character on screen, now let's imperfect it. Let's show those imperfections when it comes to the CGI. Now aside from the CGI, I think think the performances that we get in here are pretty frickin' stellar. It's very old school cartoonish. It's very Snidely Whiplash. Like, Sudeep just needs a longer mustache with the little hooks on it, because that's what he needed to do. Sit in his big mansion just going, I'm gonna get the girl. He's smarmy, he's slimy, and I love him. He's just terrible. And then Samantha, who plays Bindu in the film, is the heart of the film. You have to have that character who seems pure and seems so lovable that, yes, someone's spirit would get reincarnated so that they can go and help this woman. So we have to have this woman who is so pure of heart and is so lovely and so beautiful. And Samantha is absolutely that. She is absolutely incredible here. She is so innocent. She is so lovely. I love it. I love that she does micro art and she uses that micro art to build like an iron suit for Nani when he's the fly. Again, these words are coming out of my mouth and I don't believe it, but it's just so freaking cool. I'm not sure if I believe in reincarnation, but you know what? Thinking about it, if I were to be reincarnated into another animal, I may want to be a fly. That'd be like the perfect thing to do. Like, no one would take you seriously. If you got too close, you'd have to evade, so you have to go through your own training montage. But you could literally be a fly on the wall and overhear every conversation and know so much. Guess the only bad thing would be that your lifespan is only like 15 days, I think. I don't think they live very long. Eega is an insane movie. I'm shocked that this actually got made and someone put the backing behind this. I wish I could have watched the pitch meeting. Is there a movie of that, of the director going in and just pitching the movie to the producers to get their backing and to get their funding? I want to watch that, and I want to see the look on their faces going like, what the fuck are you saying? Eega is crazy. It's mind-blowing just how good this film is. I enjoyed this thing like crazy. Unfortunately, I couldn't check it out in the original Telugu language because that wasn't available in my region. I know, I'm a stupid-ass American, but I'm trying. I'm at least watching the movie, okay? Take it easy on me. So I believe in the version that I purchased is called Icha, and I'm not sure what language that was, but you know, it's Eega. That's the original language. That's what we're sticking with. And I recommend this thing. This thing was so crazy and so out there that, yeah, I think everyone needs to watch it. I'm going to give Eega 4.5 out of 5 Blu-rays.
It's good. It's good.
So guys, if you've seen Eega, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.